Okay. So the other functionality that you do have that I'm not going to delve into a lot, but I'm going to give you the basics for is just you also have event management with Dynamics Customer Insights. It is quite a big part of it. So if I go to event planning, you'll see that it's almost an entire application on its own. And when I'm saying on its own, I don't mean it's separate. It sits right on top of everything else. It's all well integrated. You can use it together. It's just that it really is big in terms of the functionality. So we do have some clients that use the event functionality quite heavily. They have event teams that will focus on this because they have things like they have vendors for events, they have speakers that need to book out hotel rooms and buildings for sessions and different streams for sessions. And that is what Customer Insights Journeys Event Management offers you. You can really handle big, like the Microsoft Inspire conference, which I think is 80 to 100,000 people a year in Vegas. That's what you can use this for. But not everybody has that need for events. So what I always advise is use what you're going to use. So it's easier to adopt and to navigate. So if you think, well, we're just going to use events like we have webinars maybe, or we have certain on-site events that happen once or twice a year, then what we do is we take the main functionality like the events, which is the event itself, hosting all of the information about the event, the event registration forms, and then things like check-ins, and we only add them to your real-time app so that you can see your events here. And events, again, just like everything else, can go into your journeys, can go, you can add an event to a survey to ask how did we do. So it's all integrated, but it is a very large piece of functionality that you could break down if you need to, if you're not going to use it to that extent. The other good thing is, if I'm saying break it down or move it to a different site of the menu, anything that you see in here, so any functionality that you see will always be there, meaning we could hide things for you from your sitemap. We could move them around, but as you grow, you might be saying, actually, now we're having events and there's loads of speakers. We need the speaker functionality. And then eventually we need the building, and now we just need it all. So we just enable this again. So any functionality that's built in, if you're not using it, you can make it easier for the team to use the app to see just what they need to, but all of it will always be available for you to bring to the front again, okay? Lastly, let me just show you this. So if we go back to real time, I think it's just important to say, so with everything that you see here, as I said, it is configurable. So you can change what you see in terms of information, and you can export that. You can put different information in the system, whether you're using forms or you are actually using import templates if you want to. But also the information that you will see on your contacts, accounts, and leads, which is something that marketing teams work with a lot, it's also all configurable. So Microsoft will give me this out of the box, which is my basic contact information. Okay, so I have like my main first name, last name, email, address, details. So this is what it gives to you as a base so that you can capture certain contact preferences and that. But you most likely will be changing a lot of it, and you can easily add things onto this, change option sets if you want to, and change choices to be more in line with what you market with and work with every day. Okay, so that's the great thing. It's all configurable, but as I said, anything that gets taken away, you can bring to the front again when you want to use it.